I am pathetic. I think I'm losing my mind. I really do.
What makes you say that? Oh, well, I suppose it's been building up with being on the verge of tears a lot. All that time spent staring off into the middle distance and constant monitoring of the news and social media. I suppose it was only a matter of time before you started talking to a stuffed toy.
It would seem that way.
So how's this going to work? What am I, the voice of your subconscious?
I think you might be my ego.
Do me a favour. I think we both know I'd be bigger than this.
Can we just get on with this?
Oh, okay, right, okay. But before we do, I have a couple of questions. Why am I
Okay.
Scottish? And a woman?
I suppose it's because I'm Southern and a man, whatever that means anymore.
Ooh, very woke.
And I wanted someone the opposite of me. I didn't want to be talking to myself.
Okay, but you are really, aren't you?
What?
Talking to yourself.
Well, yeah, kind of. I don't want to get hung up on the details. Start looking for logic in this. I mean, looking for logic in all this, it's like looking for Bin Laden.
But they found Bin Laden. They found him and they shot him. Fine. Whatever you say, literally, it's your subconscious.
Ego.
Yes, definitely starting to see that now. You're female, Scottish, ego.
Don't be a smarty pants. You're not as clever as you think, and you'll come unstuck. Besides, your shtick is a little
What?
derivative.
Says you.
What?
Look what you're doing. Have you seen Staged? Or The Beaver? Or for that matter, any TV or film programme ever which shows someone melting down and talking to an imaginary being or creature?
What makes you think I'm melting down? Actually, don't answer that. I wasn't really thinking about originality, to be honest. I was just looking for an outlet for the insanity.
I thought you were doing some writing and photography. What about the piano? I thought you were learning. What? That was a great idea. What was wrong with the piano?
Nothing. I just wasn't instantly brilliant at it, so I don't know if I'll keep doing it.
Oh, wow. Apparently, I'm speaking with Homer Simpson. If something's hard to do, then it's not worth doing.
I've not made my mind up yet. It's just so hard to focus or concentrate on anything at the minute.
Right, aye. Didn't seem to have any problem with this, though, did you?
What do you mean?
Videoing yourself speaking to a stuffed toy and putting it out into the public domain.
I'm blaming the children. They made a little film the other day with one of their teddies. It's quite cute. I suppose I just thought I would try a more grown-up version.
I think anything that necessitates the use of a talking teddy immediately relinquishes the right to refer to itself as grown up.
I had fun helping them with their little project. So nice being off work and doing something creative with them and having fun and laughing and messing around. Should do more of that with them, really. My job doesn't really allow for much creativity. In fact, I'd probably go as far as to say creativity is actively discouraged in the insurance industry.
Why?
Now, there's rules to follow and regulations to adhere to, a set way of doing things, no colouring outside the lines.
You get to do colouring in.
No, it's a metaphor.
Ooh, deep. Is that why you're doing this? to scratch your creative itch?
Maybe. I prefer that reason to losing my mind. Sort of makes sense too. My only other creative outlet before now was acting, but I've not been on the stage for over 12 months now.
Don't try and make yourself sound like Martin Sheen and David Tennant.
What?
You. Making it sound like you're a out of work professional actor.
I wasn't. I was just.
What was the last thing you were in?
Hmm?
What was the last show you were in?
It's not important.
Chekhov. Maybe some Ibsen. Or did you slum it with some Shakespeare? Was your bottom the toast of Burnside? What seminal role was it? Well, go on.
It was Twinkie in Aladdin.
Didn't quite hear that. Speak up.
I was Widow Twanky in Aladdin.
My God. Wow. That must have really stretched you. Was it a searing performance? Did you get a good review?
I don't know if they review the pantomime or not. It's not about that. It's about.
What?
It's about other people knowing I'm here. It's about feeling alive and living instead of merely existing. It's about holding someone's attention for a couple of hours, making people laugh. It's about being seen and, yeah, all right, even if I was wearing a wig and massive fake boobs and thigh-high leather pink boots, I felt alive and everyone was looking at me. For a couple of hours, everyone was looking at me and I mattered. I mattered.
Let me see if I have this right. A pandemic has been raging for almost 12 months. Over 2 million people have died, over 100,000 in this country alone. Families have been kept apart. The NHS is on the verge of collapse. Loads of people have lost their jobs, businesses have gone under, and others are fighting to survive. And you feel like you're losing your mind because you can't get up on stage and show off to a bunch of strangers.
Yes.
And to alleviate that, you've filmed yourself speaking to a child's toy. And in a bid to appear marginally intellectual and give yourself a faint hope of credibility, you've clumsily labelled a toy as your ego.
I can see how it would look that way.
You are so egotistical that you have filmed yourself conversing with your own ego.
Yep.
You're pathetic.
I know.